All right, this is it, guys. From there to there. So we're gonna rig up. What up, everyone? We just woke up, slept here on the side of this incredible place. This evening, this is my buddy. We are going highlining. Yes, highlining. We got all the equipment. It's gonna be a blast. What do you think, man? Woo! So get ready for this. It's gonna be 600 feet above Yosemite floor on a 1-inch webbing, which I'll show you is a little thin little thing. We're harnessed in. I'm sporting my cool Hawaiian t-shirt, and we're gonna walk across it. Well, cross our fingers, I hopefully walk across. Don't worry, I'm harnessed in. It's all super, super, super safe. I've done this several times before. All right. To the approach. We are hiking right now to the cliffs. Dude, hold this slack line. What's up? Hello. What's up, everyone? Are you ready to get wild? Because you're gonna be out on that line with me. I want you to envision yourself out on that line with me and what you feel, the fear, but most importantly, the focus in the moment, the presence. All right, cheers. Don't forget to breathe. Nearing Taft Point, 0.6 miles. We're almost there. Starting to get a taste for where we're headed. Headed over there. I guess it's like an amazing viewpoint, this massive cliff, and somehow we set up the line in between those. Wow. All right, this is it, guys. From there to there. So we're gonna rig up. You can see this like bolts right over there. That's what we bolt into. Super, super safe. And there's even an backup one right there, it looks like. So that's gonna be it though. We're gonna walk across that. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm gonna attempt to walk across. I've never walked across a line that long, but I think I can do it. Interested what the safety precautions we took, because this is actually extremely safe. It's safer than rock climbing, it's safer than driving your car down the street, as long as you know what you're doing. This slack line right here can hold about like 6,000 pounds, I believe. Even if they're like really worn out, they don't, but you typically know when to retire slack lines. This hasn't been used much. On top of that, for some reason it were to break, we have a dynamic rope underneath it that can hold ridiculous amounts of weight. The odds of that breaking, just near none. I've never really heard of that happening either. So even if the slack line broke, we'd have the other line to hold us. On top of that, over here, we have these things called span sets, as you can see right here. They'll even show you the weight that they take on, up to 6,000 pounds based on the way we have it set up. So basically 6,000 pounds that those can take on, tons and tons of weight once again. And then we have on top of that another line that's double packed that can basically take on just the same amount of weight. So if for some reason those purple things broke, blasted or something like that, we're good. And then finally, the last of the redundancy, anchors. Well, all these anchors are bolted into the ground, 6 inches bolted into the ground, cemented. They're solid, solid, solid. And if for some reason one bolt blowing is very unheard of, we have the second one right there. And if for some reason that one blew as well, we got a third one right there. So 3 points of contact, redundancy, the same exact system exists over there. So for people that are watching this thing, it's absolutely crazy. Yes, it's very scary, fear. And that's what's amazing about the sport, is challenging that fear, trying to get through it. But overall, danger aspect is very minimal. When you, of course, if you're walking without a harness, that's different. But when you have a harness on, you take the safety precautions like we did. Very, very, very safe. Safer than driving a car down the street. So I can't believe how many people I met today highlining. I must have I actually got like 12 emails, and those are just the people I got emails from, families I talked to. It's like probably 30 people right there. And I had good depth conversations, because although I'm highlining and rock climbing, doing all these adventurous things, the purpose is the same for this trip. It's to spark bright futures for the leaders of tomorrow. It's to help educate and help individuals realize that the educational system is broken and built for the industrial age. I mean, look, I'm traveling in this van across the country. I'm rock climbing and highlining. Why am I doing this and showing? It's because I can. That's the life I chose. That's the life that I designed. It was not easy, it was hard work, but this is my life, and that's what I want. So the question is, what is your van project? What is your van life? You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be this, but what is it? That's what this trip's about. We need to be preparing ourselves for the freelance economy that we're moving towards. There's a reason that 51% of individuals graduate college and don't use a degree, and that the student loan debt is up $20,000 just from 10 years ago. While at the same time, the graduation rate for the types of jobs you get, for the income that you're gonna get, is lower. So we need to be educating ourselves on these new topics. That's what this vlog's about. That's what the podcast's about. That's what this journey's about. It's to spread that knowledge and to spark bright futures in a very unique way. Because we live in this era where unique is necessary. It's necessary to stand out, it's necessary to be successful, and it's necessary to thrive in this era. All right, quick update. So I took a wrong turn into a 2-hour wrong drive. Should have taken me like 2.5 hours to get here. It took me like 4.5 hours of driving. I thought I just exited the park after the highlining and made a bad mistake. I was so pissed, but I'm here. I'm at the concert. In case you know, go to the concert. Yeah, hanging out with my friend Tyler. We're gonna camp and then go over there somewhere. I'm so hungry. Pizza sounds good.